Well, what is up, everybody? It's Reverse TV here today. So we're gonna talk about this GTA 6 information that has been leaked so far on what this game is about, one of the main protagonists, and the controversy about this game because people are calling this game woke. People who don't even probably play video games are calling this game woke now. Now you know this word is just being overused at this point, but let's get into it. GTA 6 is set in Vice City, includes a female star character, and this is gonna be from GameSpot, I believe. This is what this article is on. So GTA 6 will feature a female playable protagonist, and it takes place in around Miami, aka Vice City. So I'm okay with that. I enjoy Vice City. I like the cool environment of Vice City, so it'd be kind of cool to return back to that area. And of course, there's gonna be a Latina woman with one or two leading characters in the game, and stories influenced by the infamous bank robbers Bonnie and Clyde. So this could be a duo, like how it could be a duo of characters, or it could be like a multiple, like at least more than two, like how it was in GTA 5 that you switch in between. I don't have a problem with that. People are complaining because it's a woman that's one of the main characters. I don't really care as long as the story is good. It's like that's all that matters at the end of the day. Story is good. I'm on board with it. It's like now usually the Grand Theft Auto games are usually have pretty good story mode, so that's all I really care about. Like I don't care about the online component. As long as they have a good story mode, that's all I care about, to be honest. And they, over time, release maybe like story related DLC. That's my biggest complaint about GTA 5. They focus too much on the online mode of Grand Theft Auto, but not the story mode like they did before in previous games. So that's my only complaint with it. Just make a story mode, I'm gonna be happy. A good story mode and good story DLC, I am happy. Let's see. So we set in Vice City. We already know that. Uh, let's see. They were saying something about how it's gonna be. Okay, here we go. This is the point. This is the other point I got a lot of people kind of angry over. In terms of story for GTA 6, the report doesn't offer anything beyond how it may rip off Bonnie and Clyde. The report does state that Rockstar developers are taking care not to punch down with jokes about marginalized groups, which would be a change from past games that poke fun at all manner of people. Okay, so this is kind of they saying it's going woke or going broke aspect because I guess they're not going to be using certain jokes against certain groups because I remember they got a lot of controversy about. I guess it was a transphobic joke in one of their games. I don't remember which one. Maybe it was GTA 5. I don't know. But one of their games they got a lot of controversy over it. So you're gonna try to stray, I guess, like lean away from that. But not Rockstar. It's like really. It's like I don't think it's gonna be changing that much with their humor. But like, cause it's like, cause it's a lot of let's say it's a lot of companies around, a lot of entertainment shows around. Mainly, I'm thinking like South Park right now, or like mainly South Park. Is what I'm thinking about. They still, cause they've been around. Their whole strict is they make these really edgy jokes. It's kind of the same thing with Rockstar. They make these real edgy jokes, and even South Park is still around. South Park still makes new content, so they didn't have to tone down immediately because I guess they're afraid of cancel culture, but you got avenues like South Park still being around, so I doubt they're really toning down their jokes immediately. People are freaking out about this, but nobody really knows. It's just super vague on what this means by they're gonna tone it down somewhat. Like that's kind of super vague right there. So it's like only time will tell. I think this game is gonna sell extremely well. People saying go woke, go broke, like this game is gonna not sell. You are crazy if you think this game is not gonna sell. Yeah, that doesn't even make any sense to me. You got bad financial, you have bad financial skills if you think this game is not going to do well. Um, I can understand the not punching down. It really doesn't matter that much to me. Personally, I don't get it. We live in a very political correct period right now. What I don't understand is they ignore the much larger demand for story expansions. Yeah, that's what I kind of was saying too. As long as they got the story mode, good story mode, and good story related DLC, then I'm fine. I'm good to go at that point. Most buildings were inaccessible. The concrete jungle loses a ton of its playground space without it. Interiors, okay. With how badly Rockstar handled GTA 5, literally no story expansions in 9 years. Red Dead Redemption 2, pretty much the same. No new content. Is anyone really excited about a new GTA game? Like, really? I think a lot of people are excited about this new game. Yeah, that is true. The whole no story expansion in 9 years is kind of like depressing, but uh, They got hooked on that GTA Online money, and they just never went back since. It's like once they got hooked on that money, well, I kind of understand why, because they was making a lot of money on GTA Online, so it makes sense why they were focused on that. But it kind of sucks with people who actually just like the story mode, who don't care about the online components. So. Rockstar Games have historically had some of the best and most successful games of all time, and I doubt this one will be any different. Yeah, I don't see how this is going to be different. Like people are still buying GTA 5 to this very day. So I don't see how this is going to be different. Like people saying it's going to flop. I don't see that happening. Truthfully, it sounded like Rockstar culture itself was very dark and harmful, though. I don't believe we have seen truly objective evidence of personal change were warranted, but improving the work culture didn't need to mean it doesn't need to mean that the games lose their edge. But of course, it's probably that the new employees have been baptized in the PC holy water. So the most radical joke that make is mentioning police violence in an non-ironic way. Maybe another joke about far right bigot screaming on MeTube. Okay. Considering how GTA 5 has gone to us with the shark cards, focus on broken and insane online modes, etc. Here, the next game will be afraid of humor, and it will have a small, starting city that will be expanded with future updates. It sounds like Rockstar is dead. Okay. All these people saying Rockstar is dead. Do not buy the game then. That's for the next challenge. Don't buy the game, because I think all of you are full of crap. When this game releases, you're gonna buy it probably day one. You're gonna say you're not gonna buy it, but we already know what the sales results are gonna lead to. These are gonna be buying this game by saying they're gonna be trashing the game online, but in secret they're gonna buy the game day one, most likely. Let's see. Man, so many fanboys in the comment sections are pissed that a girl is a playable character and Rockstar doesn't want to make it any more F jokes. And people say gamers are all just misogynistic children, literal or figurative, who hates everything that isn't them. How badly society will feel when they see how wrong they were. Okay. Vice City again, but I suppose it would be cool if they had swamplands or South America or Mexico. I don't mind going back to Vice City. I don't see a problem with that. Um, yeah, so I'm gonna conclude it right here. We kind of get the gist of it. People are kind of angry that it's a female character in this game now, which is kind of like we have female characters for the longest. So why is that a big deal in different games? I don't know why that's a big deal. And also, people are kind of angry that we have they think that the game is being toned down in humor. It's not to offend people. So I don't think that's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna change that much. I think this game is be super successful. Like pretty much all their games are pretty much successful. They're mainline games anyway. So I don't see this being any different. But yeah, definitely want to see your thoughts down below. Do you think Rockstar with GTA 6 is going woke now, as people say, or do you think it's going to do just fine? Let me know your thoughts down below. Leave a like this video. And as always, thanks for watching, and peace.